Good morning. It's Thursday, the 9th of April. It's Maundy Thursday. We begin to enter into the final Triduum, the final 3 days of our celebration of the death and resurrection of Jesus. Maundy Thursday is a day that's full of images, and above all, the day that's full of expressions of love. I would normally have been meeting with my fellow clergy and other lay ministers in Newcastle Cathedral today, for the first time sharing with them and with our bishop our celebration of what we call the Chrism Mass and the blessing of oils to be used in our churches in the coming year. Instead, we will meet by Zoom, and the jury's out on whether that will work or not. I'm eager to see how it does work. But above all, we'll be thinking about Jesus' actions in what we call the Last Supper. Jesus washing the feet of the disciples, and Jesus celebrating and sharing the bread and wine for the first time with the command, "Do this in remembrance of me." For our purposes in prayer today, I will be reading the account of the foot washing for our morning prayers and the account of the Eucharist for our evening prayers. And then I'm going to suggest that all of us, for a moment or two, go out, if we can, into our gardens or find a quiet place to sit and reflect for a few moments on what we call the watch. Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, just before his arrest. So today is all about love, the love of God in Jesus, God who washes our feet, God who feeds us with his body and blood. We are all loved by God, and we come to the heart of that love in these 3 days. Julian of Norwich has something to say, and I return to this passage, which is entitled "The Limitless Love of God." The love that God Most High has for our soul is so great that it surpasses understanding. No created being can comprehend how much and how sweetly and how tenderly our Maker loves us. Our inborn will is to have God, and the good will of God is to have us. There is no end to our willing and longing until we know God in the fullness of joy. Then our desire is filled. He wills that our occupation shall be in striving to know and love him until we are made whole in heaven. Our life is grounded in faith, with hope and love besides. Today is a day about the limitless love of God. This 3 holy days are also days about the limitless love of God. I pray that today God will bless us and show us that his love has no limits. God bless us all. Amen.